Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Running back goes in motion. Here comes the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The short hands, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They keep attacking through the air, buying some time. Fires into the end zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. SMU 6, Florida 0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The hand to the running back. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was
going deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll try to blast their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's now second and goal.
Now it's second and goal. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line.
The sneak.
About that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
third and goal situations. These are so hard as a defense, so little room to be able to give an inch at all. And you know when he goes under center, there's a good chance quarterback sneaks coming, and the offense does it and successfully gets the touchdown.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. Oh, there's the ball. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You start to get that offense going, start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Dances away. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right, and you try to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires the pass, intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Gators will line it up on first and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Using his legs to buy some time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that one.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Florida! And once he got loose, it was all over. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Fights off a defender. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Buys a little extra time. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. The option look. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We've seen throughout this drive success for the offense when they've been running the quarterback. Finally, though, the defense got it right. Everybody played their assignment. They honed in on him, and they got a big stop.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on third down? Looking to scramble. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Hard-hitting tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Finds his big tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On second down, he'll fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup and chunky yards for his offense?
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Already find a hole in that secondary. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Gators. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. A strike downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
Number 3 with the grab and the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Smith. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll line up to go for 2. With jet sweep pass. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. A little surprised to see them line up for an onside kick here. Down 2 possessions, but a lot of time to play. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the...
And they got him for the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Lagway. They're bringing heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Caught over the middle, it's Badger. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned, halftime is coming. And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Might be looking to run. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on at midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. Looking to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On the run, still looking. He'll throw one to his right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And the fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
No monkey business. First down, from downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Here comes the two-point try. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Looking for the two-point try. Pushes toward the goal line. They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's complete to the right.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Offense gets set for second down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws for the tight end. Ball in the air, intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Taking it the other way.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll turn it loose out to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. First down to start the drive after the break. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Floating away. Unleashes to the end zone. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out on the field because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing.
Going to take a shot. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing, using his feet to buy time. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown, Florida. Number 3 with the catch in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Number 29 sets a kickoff.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
And it's hauled in at the 10. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. The Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Now improvising. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to Johnson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. He's turning it loose into the middle. And he grabs grabs it at the 15.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season.